Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of Games Are Hard. I'm your host, Stephan Reilly, joined by the most gorgeous, luscious, beautiful beard in the business, Lukas Peters. Lukas, touch the beard for the fans out there.
I'm so tired.
Excellent. Joining me on the other side is our board game extraordinaire, Roberto El Jefe Durante El Tigre. Robert, say hi to the lovely folks at home.
Hello.
Excellent.
Oh, hello. There we
Hello.
go. Yeah.
Hello.
So, gentlemen, it's truly the most wonderful time of the year in that in less than 48 hours, E3 2016 will be underway. With so many juicy news stories and announcements coming, I am ecstatic. I took the day off work. I am sitting in my boxers with a giant bag of chips on my lap, watching all the glory unfold. And I want to talk about it with you guys. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, Sunday, June 12th at 4 p.m., Electronic Arts will be doing their first ever press conference outside of the convention center. This year, they are not on the show floor. They're not even in the building. They moved across the street and are hosting their own E3 event. What do you guys like? What do you guys like from EA? What was the last EA game you played, Robert?
I heard that, but okay. Okay. Let me think. I really don't play EA games.
No?
No, I really don't.
How about you, Lukas?
Technically, the last EA game that I played was Zuma's Revenge on my PC the other day because I was testing it out since it was free. But the favorite one, some of my favorite EA games are Titanfall and Mirror's Edge. And since Mirror's Edge Catalyst came out recently, I haven't picked it up yet, but I'm so excited. I've seen like gameplay for it, and
I've been playing it.
Catalyst.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm so excited.
If Titanfall?
Yeah.
So I'll run through what
fun.
my predictions for EA's conference. Are you ready?
Okay.
Mass Effect Andromeda is going to get a spring 2017 release date,
Okay.
and they are going to announce the Mass Effect trilogy, remastered for next generation consoles, coming this holiday season.
It sounds like something they would do.
Prediction number 2, Peggle 3 is going to be announced and confirmed, available this summer.
Was Peggle 2 on PC?
Yes.
It was?
Yes.
No, I think it was on Xbox
Is that
One
it?
only.
Wasn't it on Origin?
I don't think so.
I can do a quick search right now.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure it didn't come to PC because I did not play it at all, and I really like Peggle.
No, you're totally right. Peggle 2 didn't come to...
Yeah, okay, so then I didn't play it. So,
damn.
like, I was excited for Peggle 2, but surprise, it didn't come to PC, so I couldn't play it.
My favorite thing
It's
from
PopCap.
Peggle 2 was the announcement. Hold on, I'll show. Did you guys see the announcement? Hold on.
Peggle 2, and then he just chose.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys this.
We can't hear it.
Oh well. He's saying we have one more thing to announce. Coming, Peggle 2.
Boom.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was the whole thing. That was literally 10 seconds. That was the whole announcement.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
This
pretty
this website for Peggle 2 says it's PopCap. Is PopCap part of EA?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, EA published it. PopCap made it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That announcement, though, was great. It was 10 seconds. Literally
It just followed, like, something at the show. Like, I don't remember what came before it.
It came after Garden Warfare and before, like, one heavy shooter or something.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, you guys ready for prediction number 3?
Alright.
Titanfall 2, given an October 2016 release date.
I mean, I feel like that's expected, but yeah.
And another giant-ass collector's edition. That's $250. Just like...
Oh, for Titanfall 2?
Yeah. I remember watching a guy, because I went to pick it up for the day it came out for the first game, and a guy got the $250 Titan statue and went out to his car and had to like bungee cord his trunk down.
Oh wait, how big was it?
It was massive. It was about up to my like belly button.
Oh my god.
It was a giant square box that just came with a giant Titan with a bunch of guys crawling
Jesus.
all over it. It was disgustingly huge and $250.
Oh my god.
It was $250 in 2013, so it's like $400 now.
That's how inflation works. Yeah.
Prediction number 4. You ready, Robert?
Canadian dollar, but yes. Anyways,
Prediction number 4. Amy Hennig's Star Wars game gets revealed and confirmed for a 2017 release date. And it's going to star a bounty hunter. And it's going to be a third-person action game. Totally story-based. That's my prediction.
Wait. A third-person action game from EA.
So EA is making 3 Star Wars games right now. They're
Yeah.
making Battlefront 2. They're making Amy Hennig's Star Wars game. And they're making another Titanfall Star Wars game. But it's like Respawn's the studio making it, but it's not Titanfall, it's Star Wars.
by Titanfall Star Wars.
Yeah, I messed that up. I mean, Respawn's making a Star Wars game.
Oh, okay.
Amy Hennig's writing a Star Wars game, being published by EA, and then Battlefront 2. So those are the 3 games.
I did not hear about this Titanfall Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought like that would be the biggest
No,
news
shut
on
up,
the internet.
Shut up. Respawn's making a Star Wars game in addition to making Titanfall 2. I just misspoke. But at this E3, they're going to announce the one Amy Hennig's working on. It's going to star Bounty Hunter, third-person action, story-driven game. It's going to be very exciting.
Oh, okay.
And prediction number 5, they're going to do another Unravel thing where they get some developer no one's ever heard of to come up on stage and announce a game no one's ever heard of, and they're publishing it.
Oh yeah,
like they have to do that again. They have to do that again.
Because they gotta say that they're focused on the indies. Yeah.
Oh, and EA is probably going to spend like half an hour on mobile and everyone's going to fall asleep.
I don't know. They're gonna spend like half an hour on sports games and then everyone's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
They're going to get
safe stuff.
some celebrity sports person to get up and be really awkward for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yay.
I swear they brought Pele out one year.
Yeah, that was last year. Or 2 years ago.
Like, why? I don't...
He's so old. Let him go. Leave him in peace.
They need the money, though.
So yeah, Lucas, what do you want to see from EA's press conference?
From EA's press conference, I want to see a lot more information on Titanfall 2. Like, that's mainly the only game that's like that I'm looking forward to or paying attention to from EA, unless they're announcing something new. Because what do they have in the works right now? They have Mass Effect, they have Titanfall, they have
Battlefield 1.
Oh yeah, Battlefield 1. That'll be kind of interesting. And I heard that they're going to do microtransactions for that game, but I mean, and then what else?
Mm-hmm.
What else do they have?
Did you read the article that when EA started Battlefield 1, they were concerned that their target demographic wouldn't know what World War I was?
No, I didn't read that.
Yeah, so like one of the things they took into consideration was whether or not anyone would know what World War I was. And so they were almost not going to make a World War I game because they were like, oh, these kids, they have no idea what World War I was.
Then the game will teach him about World War I. Teach.
I thought that was funny. Just what EA thinks about their audience. The 17 to 20-year-old American.
Uneducated, apparently.
Yeah.
Also, well, World War I combat I don't see as being particularly
No, that's
fun.
what makes this so exciting. Like, it's going to be dogfights on the biplanes. It's going to be, like, a bunch of zeppelins and grenades and...
Okay, plane combat, sure.
Well, that's what Battlefield does. They do tanks and planes. And that's when all of that started, was with World War I.
But, like, is it going to be focused on the plane aspect then? Because
No.
the ground
It's gonna
combat...
be, That's why I'm so interested to see what the hell this game's gonna be. Like, it's gonna have to be just some disgusting battles. Like it'll be oh man, which one was the one with all the mud? Is that Passchendaele? Was that World War One?
Battle of the Somme, I believe. But
Yeah, if they go there and it's just like you absolutely getting murdered by like Germans and then just buried alive in mud, that would be disgusting. I'd play that.
I don't know. It's like trench warfare. I don't know. They might sort of go a little off history and make it a little less historically realistic.
I
to
mean,
make it.
if World at War is any indication, that's they can take some creative liberties with World War One. The best World War One game I've ever played is Valiant Hearts: The Great War. It was a Ubisoft game.
I never played
Absolutely
that one, but I did see
absolutely
some footage for that.
gorgeous.
Man, that was pretty great.
Gosh, it's so good. What a wonderful game. So Robert, if you wanted something from EA, what would it be?
Okay, well, I believe Steven Spielberg had some contract with EA, like back in 2008.
Is this Boom Blocks 3?
Yeah,
Are you asking for Boom Blocks 3?
God damn it.
And they said 3 games here. We got 2 for the Wii. Where's the third Wii game?
It's an NX launch title.
Yeah.
I don't need it to be. It was a Wii game we were promised. I'm getting a Wii game.
Okay.
No one makes Wii games anymore, Robert.
Are you kidding?
No one makes Wii games.
Ubisoft makes tons of Wii games.
Oh man.
Only up until recently that people still made PS2 games, and that's been
like 2014 was like MLB 14 was the last one, I think.
I think so, something like that.
So Lucas, you want Titanfall 2? You want some Star Wars nonsense?
I want some Peggle 3 on PC.
Some Peggle, right? This is my prediction. Peggle 3.
I want some new Peggle on PC. Like
they should bring it to Windows
why
10.
would they not?
I feel like makes too much.
Actually, I think that's probably something they would totally. No, they wouldn't do that because they have Origin. They already have their own platform. They wouldn't put it on the Windows Store.
Yeah. So Robert wants Boom Blocks 3. So this is what we got from EA 2016.
Yep.
All right, guys. So that same Sunday at 10 p.m. These are all Eastern times, by the way. I've changed them for my own viewing purposes. At 10 on Sunday, Bethesda takes the stage. Bethesda Todd Howard stands up, and a hush falls over the crowd. He reaches into his pants pocket and pulls out the Elder Scrolls 6 and throws it at someone, and then walks off the stage.
Elder Scrolls 6.
No, that's not happening. That's not happening this year.
Oh.
My predictions for Bethesda: Dishonored 2 is given an October 7th, 2016 release date. It's the first Friday in October. And Skyrim Remastered.
Skyrim Remastered? That's your
Skyrim
call?
Remastered. That's my call.
Why would they?
Because they've already ported it to Xbox One and PS4.
Isn't Oblivion more popular?
Yeah, but no. Skyrim's way more popular. Like sales-wise and just general public conscious is all Skyrim.
Yeah.
Or is it that people generally consider Oblivion better?
I mean, critically, Oblivion did better than Skyrim, but as far as penetrating like the market, Skyrim was like huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think because they already during the development of Fallout 4, they ported Skyrim to Xbox One and PS4 to get a feel for developing for those consoles. So they have all the assets done already. So they would just need to compile that into one disc and bring it to a publisher or publish it, and then it's gold, you know?
What they could do is like announce Elder Scrolls 6, and in order to promote that, release Skyrim Remastered.
They're not doing Elder Scrolls 6 for like 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah, they could announce it that it's happening.
Why? They announced and released Fallout 4 within like 6 months.
That's very true.
They're not gonna leave
leave
Elder Scrolls 6 for like 3 years to just get overhyped and then no one cares about it.
That's very true.
So, and then those are the only 2 Bethesda predictions I have because like the rest of their conference leaked. It's like Prey 2, Battle Cry, something else. Anyway, I don't really care. What do you think? What was the last Bethesda game you played, Lukas?
Like 10, 15 minutes of Fallout 4. That's it.
Robert?
Just a bit of Fallout 4.
I like Skyrim, maybe.
Maybe.
I guess I do have a PC, but I play mainly Nintendo games and then
That's
a few games on PC.
Well, lucky for you, Nintendo's planning a huge showcase this year of all their fresh
my god, I'm so
upcoming
excited.
titles like Zelda and Zelda.
For Wii U and then Zelda for NX.
That blows. They're not even doing a direct this year. Like, what the hell?
They are showing off more than just Zeldas, but yeah, it's mostly Zelda.
No, like they're not even doing a Nintendo Direct with announcements. Like,
that's
the Treehouse Live has had announcements before, so
name one good announcement from Treehouse Live.
I believe some. I mean, okay, this is not good, but I believe.
But Robert, what did I say? What did I say?
No. But the thing is, if they're not doing whatever the Direct. The Nintendo Direct, then they might have some more interesting things to reveal on the Treehouse Live.
Potentially. I don't know. I doubt it. I think they're just going radio silent until they're ready to talk to NX.
Yeah. I mean, and this is the thing with the Wii U is, I'm surprised that nothing about the NX has leaked, like, for sure. They've kept that very, very secret. But that was the thing with the Wii U is as soon as the Wii U was revealed, every company was doing something to copy the Wii U. And so I think they're trying to avoid that this time.
Coming to you Monday, June 13th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Xbox will be having their conference.
Yeah, Xbox.
Possibly talking about the Slim Xbox One, aka Scorpio internally.
Oh yeah.
Gears of War 4, dumb car game, other dumb car game.
Did you hear Forza Motorsports getting its own esports league?
No, well maybe, and I just completely forgot it because that's the most boring piece of news I've ever heard.
I don't get it, but more power to esports, I guess. Yeah.
I see that. Yeah. Okay.
All right, 5 Xbox predictions. Number 1, Halo Wars 2 is given a fall 2016 release date. Coming to Xbox One, the new Slim one, and also Windows 10. Have you guys heard of the game Below?
Below. I feel like
It's a Capybara game. Capybara. They're making Below, and it's got like this little hooded person who throws or shoots arrows, and it's like super realistic. It's like when you get shot, you bleed out, and you gotta cauterize your own wounds and stuff.
I have not heard that.
Anyway, Below looks baller, and it's getting August 2016 release date prediction. Lucky Palmer will get up on stage and announce a partnership between Xbox and Oculus to bring Oculus to Xboxes everywhere. Because they already use the Xbox One controller, and so to complete with PlayStation VR, Oculus will function on Xbox One in some capacity.
Yeah, that's a very valid thing that could happen.
Yeah.
The BioShock collection will get announced and given a summer release date, containing BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite, as well as all the DLC. It's going to look baller. And then there will be at least 20 white guys with stubble in the cumulative trailers for the whole conference. Or for the whole, for that conference, yeah, for the Xbox conference. At least 20. That's my prediction.
At least 20?
At least 20.
There's going to be all the background people.
No. Like, characters, you know?
You don't consider those guys characters?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. That's my predictions for Xbox. Robert, I know how deeply you care about the Xbox ecosystem and community, so, like, what would you like to see from them at E3?
I'm trying to think if there's any game specific to Xbox that I actually care about. Not really.
Lucas?
Fantastic. Wait, what?
Lucas?
Oh, I wish they brought Sunset Overdrive to PC, but aside from that, I can't think of any Xbox exclusives except for Peggle 2. God
Peggle
damn,
2.
bring that to PC. I was excited for it. What the hell?
Peggle 1 was Origin free game of the month for a
Yeah,
while. But
that's how I got it and was playing that for a while. It was really fun. But
yeah. Anyway, no one really cares about Xbox. At 4
There was a
p.m.
time when they did.
4 p.m. Eastern Time on the Monday, Ubisoft is gonna have Aisha Tyler come out again, make a really awkward girlwood joke, wear
wish she would just
4-inch
drop the
high
girl.
heels,
She's already tall.
6'9" or whatever.
She's already tall. Why does she need heels? But I mean, if she wants to wear heels, she can. But
I like when she stands next to Yves Guillemot and he just looks like a pygmy. Just like the shortest man ever. She just puts her elbow on his head.
Yeah.
Anyway, Watch Dogs 2. It's already been announced.
Yeah.
November 15th release date.
I'm excited.
Very excited about that. They're going to do something with that, like a trailer, gameplay, collector stations, something.
Of course. Why would they not?
Are they going to talk about Assassin's Creed this year? Because they said they're stepping away from it for a year or two to give it some breathing room.
When did they say that?
Pardon?
When did they say that?
It was in a blog post in like January when.
Oh, this January?
Yeah, they were looking at how bad Syndicate sales were, and they were like, all right, we're taking a step away from Assassin's Creed for a bit to give it some breathing room. So there will not be an Assassin's Creed game in 2016.
I think they're like gonna give like a brief mention that they're still working on like a better Assassin's Creed, and then that's it for like this year, and then they might announce it next year or the year after. They want to make sure it's like really.
That's a smart move.
polished.
It's a really smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because they were saturating the market with so much Assassin's Creed at around the same time. It like, and also each of the titles were like getting lower and lower in quality. Like, it makes perfect sense to slow it down for a bit.
I feel like the best thing they could do is give like some really, really like small teaser for something and like say this is not coming anytime soon. But
Yeah, that's
it's being worked on. Because of course they're working on something because they were working on 2 before the Syndicate released.
The leak was for an Assassin's Creed game in Egypt. That was, I think, before all the backlash. The leaks were Assassin's Creed game in Egypt coming 2016, but then they were like, let's take like a giant step back from this.
And probably do something fairly innovative if they're gonna do the smartest thing. I don't know.
Egypt would be cool. There's 2 that people have been asking for like since Assassin's Creed 1. It was Egypt and Japan, like feudal Japan.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, like the slanted roofs and the samurai swords, and
That'd be so cool.
It'd be pretty baller. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm pretty sure what I want from Ubisoft, they're going to announce Far Cry 5. They're going to give a huge Watch Dogs 2 like 20-minute gameplay thing because that's going to be all they talk about this year. I agree with Lucas. There will be a brief mention of Assassin's Creed that like we value the series, we're not walking away from it. I don't think they'll even talk about the next game. They'll just acknowledge it still exists.
Probably.
South Park, the fractured butthole.
Oh yeah, they did announce that.
Is getting a fall 2016 release date. I bet September. Like if I just pick like a random Tuesday in September, I'm guessing it's probably going to be like the 13th or 20th.
13th or 20th? Okay.
And they got to talk about Rabbids. It's been too long since they did anything Rabbids.
You mean Rayman Raving Rabbids?
Because they gave up on Rayman. They're never making another Rayman game again.
Is that official?
No, but like I feel like after Legends, they ported it and just sort of like Like it was originally coming out on Wii U, and they're like, oh wait, we're not gonna make any money. So then they put it on Xbox One and PS4 and delayed it like the 6 months or whatever. And they just put it out and just didn't talk about it. And I feel like they're done with Rayman for a while, which is really upsetting because Rayman Legends and Rayman Origins are like two of my favorite games of the past couple of years.
They're really good.
See, the thing is though, is they're like really core market. Like that was targeted towards people who don't follow the business, right? So
it's a
they
very
won't talk
casual
about it.
game. Yeah.
Yeah. They
No,
won't
but
talk about it.
when they announced Rayman Legends, it was like a 5-minute trailer with like people talking about developing for it. Because I remember being super hyped for Rayman Legends.
Yeah, but after that, I mean, there'll be core gamers who will want it and like it. And I mean, I thought it was one of the best platformers that I've ever played.
It is.
But like, as far as like keeping up with like current stuff, like once it released, nobody really like it's not their audience that looks at that sort of stuff.
The last Rayman game to come out was a mobile game called Rayman Adventures that used all the assets from Rayman Legends. So I feel like they might not, if they even do Rayman again, it will just be another mobile game. I don't think they bring it to consoles. And that's really upsetting.
I feel like they will eventually. I don't think it's soon though. Like,
I don't know. Rayman Legends came out like 2013, so it's been like 3 years. So
I mean, if they do make a Rayman mobile game, they're not going to announce it at their E3 conference because there have been a few Rayman mobile games recently. I think not recently, but like that have come out that haven't gotten any like sort of press coverage at all.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's upsetting. Anywho, PlayStation's gonna finish off Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. God of War 4 is gonna get announced and confirmed for holiday 2016 release date. Everyone's favorite franchise, Sly Cooper, will get Sly Cooper 5 announced, confirmed for PlayStation 4. Probably not, but that's been every
for Neo.
No, that's a joke. They're never making another Sly Cooper game.
Oh.
But I put that every year because I love Sly Cooper.
I mean, wasn't there like some sort of a teaser thing that happened earlier this year?
That was a movie.
Oh.
Which I'm 100% sure after they lost $13 million on the Ratchet and Clank movie that they're just going to cancel the Sly Cooper movie.
Did they lose money on that?
They hemorrhaged money on that movie.
Oh. No.
Like, the Ratchet and Clank movie was like one of the biggest flops Sony Pictures has ever done. Yeah. So anyway, and they've already said Sly Cooper, there's no Sly Cooper game in development, either first party or at another studio. But every year I put it there. You guys know Sony Bend? The studio?
No.
They made hold on here. Uncharted Golden Abyss, Siphon Filter. You guys heard of Siphon Filter?
I am not.
No.
Bubsy 3D for the
I've heard of that
PlayStation 1. Yeah. So anyway, Sony Bend hasn't made a game since 2011.
Yeah.
So 5 years, they have to announce their next game this year. Like, I don't know. Well, that's such a long development time, even for like a AAA studio. So I feel like that'll be at PlayStation's conference too. And then they're going to spend like half an hour talking about PlayStation VR because that's their huge thing for this year.
Oh, yeah. That esport thing.
Briggs?
Yeah.
The robot sports game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That looks baller.
That looks like fun.
Yeah. Oh, and they might announce a PSN ID changes finally. It's been the top requested PlayStation feature since like 2009.
Oh, it's like PSN.
Yeah, but because the back end of their online is so messed up and broken, they just can't. But that was rumored for this year, so like, why not?
Oh, yeah. Okay. The PlayStation Vita, is that done? Like they're basically
basically done.
So they're not making any more games for that.
No.
And they're not replacing it with anything, right?
I mean,
both consoles done.
if anyone's ballsy enough to try it, it's Sony, like a Vita 2 or maybe like another handheld, but I sincerely doubt it.
Okay. Also, that Dreams game or whatever, I don't know.
Oh yeah, from
nice.
Media Molecule.
That didn't release, right? I saw that last E3. That's still.
No, Dreams is still a 2016 game coming from Media Molecule. No confirmed release date other than like this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just interested in that game. I think it looks like it's not going to be very fun, but
no,
interested.
Everyone's hating on Dreams like so much.
Oh.
Yeah. It didn't really look like a game, but maybe it is.
It looks like more of a tech demo.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically just took the creator from Little Big Planet and made it a game.
Yeah.
And the creator in Little Big Planet was not many people's favorite part of that game.
I don't know.
I played it. I've just played it for the story and just costumes and stuff.
There was a lot of people though that messed around in the creator.
Yeah, it was a big deal, but
Rocket Cars did anybody?
No, I played Rocket Cars. Cars was fun.
Yeah, okay.
And then they made a game about it called Rocket League.
That's
I wonder if is that related to that or at all, or is that
no.
I wonder if it is.
No, because Rocket League's a sequel to Super Acrobatic Rocket
that's
Battle
true.
Cars, so
that
predates Little Big Planet.
That's true.
All right, and then I wanted to ask you two guys, what do you think, if anything, Nintendo talks about during their Treehouse live stream?
I already know some stuff, I guess. So Zelda, and then Pokemon Sun and Moon. So like they're gonna get more gameplay and or more Pokemon like leak or whatever.
Please refer to Pokemon Sun and Moon as Pokemon S&M for the rest of the podcast.
Why?
Because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, and how no one at a studio of like 200 people caught that is the funniest thing to me. Pokemon S&M, like what the? Every single Pokemon game gets like shorted down, like Pokemon. Oh my god, I just can't. How did no one catch that?
Well, Black and White doesn't get shortened down.
How many hundreds of people work there, and they were like, "Hey, when this gets Pokemon S or Pokemon," oh my god, that has to be a joke somewhere. I hope someone saw it and was like, "Nah, no one will think that."
They're probably not going to do S and M. Like they
also,
were thinking that like people weren't going to do S and M. They're just going to do Pokemon SM like they did with RS.
Yeah, or just say Sun and Moon because it's the exact same amount of syllables.
Nah, it's funnier if you say S&M.
I mean, typing it out maybe, but I mean, okay. To be fair, what would they have changed 1 to? Like, if they're doing the Sun and the Moon,
Solar and Lunar.
Okay, yeah, that would work.
Yeah, problem solved.
Except.
It also matches like the name of the legendaries better.
This is the other thing though, is that what is Pokemon's target audience now? Because I believe.
Well, Robert, I'll tell you. When I went to EB Games at 9 a.m. on a Sunday to pick up Pokemon X, there were at least 50 to 60 people in line, and I was the only person under 30.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, now that actually indicates that it's a younger audience, probably.
That's one, and also, what kid is going to be up at like? I mean, most kids would be up.
Every kid's up at 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Yeah. That's the whole point of being a kid.
I would get that for Saturday morning to catch Saturday morning cartoons or something, but I mean, I don't know.
No, but from what I see, like the people our age are really into Pokemon. Like if you look online, and of course the people younger won't be on online things and that won't be as publicly spoken out about this, but it seems like people our age are the biggest demographic just by looking at this. And like I'm really wondering, and from talking to younger kids, it seems like Pokemon isn't as big of a deal anymore for them. Like most don't even have 3DSs.
That's True.
And so, like, I'm wondering, like, what is Pokemon's demographic? Like, are they still targeting younger kids?
It's the 30-year-old Pokemon fan wearing sweatpants and a stained T-shirt going to EV games at 9 a.m. on a
But
Sunday.
are they targeting them? Are they targeting them? Or are they still targeting children? Because there's a completely different way you'd make the game if they're targeting them.
They're still targeting
even if you still wanted to make it nostalgic and such, like you still would make it completely different.
I think they're always going to be targeting the kid demographic, and it to target like the older demographic. I think they would want to make something like Pokemon Go, something that can actually be used by the older demographic that might not own 3DSs. They might like get Pokemon Go on.
That's on phones where all the younger demographic is.
But I don't know. It's on tablets.
This past week, the 3DS passed 60 million units sold.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's there are
kids who have 3DSs.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying more of them have tablets than that.
I can't wait till I walk around and see people with like iPads like pointed at bushes and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be great. But my point is that if they're still targeting kids, which I don't think they should, the lunar might be a word they don't want to use. Anyways, continue with.
Oh, was that the whole point of that?
Yeah, I mean it was an interesting conversation on top of that, but
that's true.
But
okay, Pokemon Bright and Dark. I don't know. That's dumb.
Wow.
No, they already got white and black. It's a bit too close.
Yeah, that's true. Anywho, are they gonna talk about Paper Mario, Lucas?
I hope they just not at all ever, because that's not a Paper Mario game. I don't know what the hell that is. That is not a Paper Mario game for sure.
I got Waddle Dee amiibo the other day. It was a happy.
Is that out?
It's out. Came out Friday.
Oh my goodness! Okay.
Kirby,
I probably missed it.
I got the last one at EV Games.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Robobot came out on Friday, June 10th. So there's 4 new amiibos: Meta Knight, new King Dedede, new Kirby, new Meta Knight, and then Waddle Dee. So I gotta buy like 6 Waddle Dees and just put them all in a row, falling over and stuff.
Okay.
I love Waddle Dee so much. I'm so glad that amiibo exists. And honestly, I might just get the other 3 because like I've never had a complete set of amiibo before. Like I'm pretty close with Amiibo Festival because I got them all for so cheap because no one wants them.
Oh.
No.
Goodness.
Like the Amiibo Festival 3-pack of KK Slider and then the 2 other ones was like $20 on Amazon when it's normally like $45, and I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
1 second. Do you know when the Squid Sisters amiibos come out?
I have no idea, but until they come out, I have the full set of amiibo.
I need like this Squid Sister set. That's
those look awesome. Do you know what they come with, like in the game?
They increase the song roster, like.
Oh.
The song roster.
Increase the number of songs that get played in the game.
So there's they add each one. I think adds 6 additional songs that play during battles.
Ooh.
Anyway, I think that sums up our thoughts on E3 2016.
What are you talking about? I haven't talked about Nintendo here.
Oh, Robert, what do you want for Nintendo's live stream? Tell us.
Okay, 1 second. I got all distracted here with this other thing here. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. Did you guys see this Mario Kart Twitter post?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. I'm not huge into these hints at things or that. This might have just been a joke, but anyways, they showed this picture of Mario Kart 64 with people running into the train on.
I just found it. Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, good things come to those that wait. And then people are speculating that there's Mario Kart DLC. I don't know. Like, I feel like Mario Kart has sort of died a bit, and if they release another DLC thing, it won't pay off for them.
I mean,
but I'd really like another Mario Kart DLC.
Always win.
Hi, Valerie. Special guest of the show.
Special guest joining us on the podcast this week, Valerie Durant. Hello, Valerie. How's it going?
Oh yeah, wait, she can't hear you, but they say hello.
Oh, that's cool. what y'all talking about today.
We're talking about the Nintendo, what they're going to show off at E3. Anything you want Nintendo to show off at E3?
Yep.
Okay, so more licensing for the character Toadette. That's what
Yep.
Valerie would like to see.
Because I don't
A new
have
Captain
and my
Toad
phone
treasure
is
tracker.
always lonesome.
Hey, do you want a new Captain Toad Treasure Trackers? No, you don't, because you haven't finished the first one.
I will finish the first one eventually.
Oh snap! Oh my
Nay,
god!
so much. You know?
Okay, Valerie, are you anything else, or are you done?
I think that
Anyways, what was I talking about here?
You
The
tell
Mario Kart
them,
DLC. With that, I'm just gonna say I'd like Mario Kart DLC. Yeah. Anything else? Anything?
If they make the Mario Kart DLC, people will want to go play the game again, cause they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I own that game," and they'll want to go buy it and play it.
Okay.
Or they might like, I think they're gonna announce Mario Kart for NX, although that's a given, and they're not gonna announce it at this point in time because they haven't even announced the goddamn console. So I'm assuming it's gonna be DLC, and if they do, oh my gosh, time to go play Mario Kart 8 again.
Yeah, would be really excited for DLC.
Oh yeah, unless they're expanding. Actually, no, they won't do that. I was gonna say that they were gonna make a Mario Kart mobile game, and I realized that they wouldn't do that because that's one of their core games, and they wouldn't bring that to mobile. They're only creating like games that would want to bring people to the consoles for mobile.
Oh, Robert, what have you been playing lately? Tell us what you've been playing lately.
Dota. Just
that sucks. Lucas, what have you been playing lately?
I've been playing Overwatch and Vindictus, and like I said, Zuma's Revenge. Have I been playing anything else? No, I haven't. No.
Robert, what are you excited for coming up, game release wise? Gonna get Kirby Robobot?
No, not Kirby. I'm waiting for sales. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
On Awesome Knots. I was gonna see this. I sort of doubt it. I'm planning on getting Star Fox Guard at some point.
By itself? Do they even sell it by itself?
Yeah, they sell it on the eShop by itself.
Oh.
So
That's cool. Yeah, it looks like actually, I would not play that game. Sorry, I don't really.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can totally see why someone would enjoy it though.
Outworld Trading Company. That one looks good. It's a real-time strategy game, but it's all economic based. There's no combat in it.
Codename Steam came to PlayStation and Xbox.
Ooh.
No.
Or like a different Steam game, but it's like the same art style.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's not Codename Steam. It's like
Nintendo does that.
Okay.
Steam. That was cool. Anyway, I looked at that. I was like, oh.
Wait, Steam World's.
No, not Steam World Dig. It's the Codename Steam aesthetic.
Okay.
Anywho, Lucas, what's the next game you're gonna get?
Witcher 3 when it goes on sale for like 75% off or something on Steam, because I've been seeing it that like I could get it for like $24 on GOG or on G2A for Good Old Games, but I want it on Steam. And they don't offer that for cheap on there. So I'm waiting for the summer sale to start so that I can pick up.
When's
Witcher
that start?
3. That starts, if not in the next 2 weeks, definitely in the middle of July.
Thank you for joining us on episode 7 of Games Are Hard. We're a maybe weekly, maybe monthly video game podcast.
I don't know when this thing is. Like, I'm
over
hoping
on
to get this up.
YouTube's. Yeah, it's very exciting. Summer's coming up. We're gonna have more time. Thank you, Robert, for joining us. Thank you, Lucas, for joining us. It's been a pleasure, and we'll hopefully talk to everyone again soon. Let us know in the comments what you're excited for at E3 2016, or if you're watching this after, what was your favorite announcement and least favorite announcement, and favorite Reggie meme. And leave a comment with what you're playing, what's up, and we can check you out. Thanks, and yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye.